Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Hello? Is this thing on? Hi. How's it going? Loving the glasses. Thank you. Thank you, Arcadia. You played the KFC one and it's so cute. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to hear who's played what. What should I expect? What's going on today? Well, today we are going to be playing dating sims. We have quite a few things to get to before we can get there. Putasso, thank you so much for using your free Amazon Prime sub on me. I am so appreciative. Thank you. Yeah, so, in case you guys didn't know, we are playing dating sims because of a very special reason. We've been raising money for the Trevor Project all month long. And so part of our donation incentives for raising money for the Trevor Project, I believe our $2,000 incentive was to play iconic dating sims leading up to the release of a very new, it just came out today or yesterday or something, dating sim called Date Everything. So I wanted to play a couple of other dating sims to kind of like get us in the mood, get us into it, you know? I'm not really super familiar with like the dating sim genre. I mean, of course I play things like Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon and all of that jazz, but I'm not super familiar with dating sims in general. So I wanted to kind of give myself a little bit of like a introduction by playing some clearly very silly dating sims leading up to playing Date Everything, which we will be doing in a couple of hours. Date Everything is out. There are a ton of people playing it on Twitch. I bought it. It's out. Hi, Krista. KFC dating sim on the agenda? Absolutely. Absolutely. I did have another game on the list today that I had to take off, and it's just for time's sake, okay? And it was Dream Daddy. That game also has been like out forever, as well as like My Horse Prince and Date Everything. Or I'm sorry, My Horse Prince and I Love You, Colonel Sanders, which is the KFC dating game. Those games have been out forever, and so has Dream Daddy. That's a Game Grumps game, and I have never played it. I've only ever watched videos of it on YouTube, but I had to take it out because I want to make sure that I play a lot of Date Everything. You know what I mean? I'm so excited to play Date Everything. Stay away from Betty. I'm excited to find out what object Betty is. In case you're not familiar, Date Everything is a dating sim where you can date inanimate household objects. They like turn into hot people. And it's a really highly anticipated game because it was created by voice actors, and the whole thing is like fully voice acted by some really cool voice actors, some that you probably will recognize if you're into that kind of stuff. So that's kind of like a really exciting thing. So of course we want to support the game now that it's out. Everybody's playing it. It's really exciting. But I do need to like familiarize myself with the genre a little bit. Please talk to the AC vent on Date Everything. He's the absolute best. Okay. Thank you, Lila. Oh, thank you, Rosabella. I decided to do natural hair today. Not gonna lie, I have a headache. That's also another reason why I was like, oh, I'm gonna like take a game out just to give myself a little bit of a breather. I had a little bit of a headache waking up today, not feeling 100%, but I am so ready. I am so ready to take on the day today. You know what I mean? I'm so excited. I think it's gonna be really fun. That's what's really pushing me through here. Let me go ahead and take a little sip of Red Bull. That's what you do when you have a headache, right? How was everybody's weekend? I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you everybody for tuning in to my streams. We're streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, so feel free to pop in on either of those platforms anytime that we're live this month. We are going to be continuing our Stardew Valley expanded playthrough. I did just want to give a little update, okay? If you want to go back and watch the VODs, I have something very special for all of my people that go back and watch laters type people. It is really hard to see with the red glasses. I'm not gonna lie. It's very like, I don't know. Everything's just like inverted and like looks weird as hell. Okay. But if you look in here in the playlist, I have updated all the thumbnails, and I mean, these are secret thumbnails. You guys aren't even supposed to be able to see those yet. That makes me mad that you guys are able to see those. I updated all the thumbnails. I made possibly the best thumbnail of my entire life, the summer one, and I'm so like sad because like I love this thumbnail so much, but I can't use it anymore because it was like those summer months, you know, that was the thumbnail for it. So I wanted to go back and change up the thumbnails just so everybody can kind of like, and the titles as well, so people can go and follow along and, you know, kind of pick what season that they would like to watch and things. So yeah, please feel free if you wanted to keep up with our Stardew Valley Expanded playthrough. It is all happening on YouTube and Twitch. We are doing that for the entire month of June for Pride Month. So make sure you are tuning into that if you would like to fundraise for the Trevor Project, which a huge thing. I'm so excited. I can't even believe that we already reached our $10,000 goal. That's crazy balls to me. Thank you everybody who has donated and who has come to the streams and watched the streams. If you are interested in donating to the Trevor Project to benefit LGBTQ+ youth, please feel free to check out the link in the description on YouTube. There's also commands on YouTube that you can do in chat, as well as Twitch. There's Twitch commands, !donate. If you would like to contribute to our new goal, which is $15,000, I raised it up, and I think I've decided what our $15,000 incentive is, because, you know, we've had some really good incentives thus far. We have done the baking stream with the Stardew Valley cookbook. Today we're doing dating sims. I am eventually going to get around to playing a very scary horror game. I am very scared. Gerby, thank you so much for using your free Amazon Prime sub on me. I hope you enjoy your ad-free viewing. And then, of course, for our 5,000 goal, which we met all of these, the Animal Crossing Design Challenge stream, and then I have to play Just Dance. I really don't want to do that. More than I don't want to do the playing very scary horror games. That sounds horrible. And then Liss starts a brand new Animal Crossing New Horizons island. That's gonna be sometime next month. We'll get that scheduled. That will also be a thing where we're streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. So definitely, please feel free to come to those. We're gonna be live streaming the whole thing on the Nintendo Switch too. Starting a new island on there. I thought that would be really fun to do for like about a month-long playthrough, you know, try to avoid time travel and things and just kind of enjoy the game and hang out with you guys. So we do not have in the Tiltify yet a $15,000 incentive, but I think I've decided that the $15,000 incentive is going to be painting my whole body like an Animal Crossing character. Maybe not my whole body, but like maybe my arms and my face. I think I'm gonna cosplay an Animal Crossing character. I don't know which Animal Crossing character yet, but we'll have to do that during our Animal Crossing New Horizons playthrough. I think that would be really fun to do like a whole paint cosplay type of thing. So if you're into that, yeah, I don't know. I just think that's exciting and fun. So if you want to contribute to our new goal of $15,000, we're streaming the entirety of Pride Month as much as I possibly can. Gonna be streaming trying to keep raising the bar and keep being excellent, you know, raising money for the Trevor Project to benefit LGBTQ+ youth. There's also little rewards that you can purchase if you want to thumb through these. Some of these are sold out. Some of them still have 1 or 2 available, so feel free to check that out under the rewards. And then, of course, you can also use your money, your donation to the Trevor Project through our Tiltify campaign, the List the Last Tiltify campaign, to vote who we're gonna marry. Excuse me. Vote on who we're going to marry for the Stardew Valley Expanded playthrough. Right now, Lance is winning, and I mean, that's my man, so like I would love him to win, but I fully, like, completely understand if you want to vote for somebody else. Please feel free to use your donation to vote in the poll. Whoever wins, I will marry. I will marry. What's the island name? I have no idea. I have no idea yet. Oh my god. I don't know. I feel like we can't even like really think about that yet. You know what I mean? But I do want to say a couple thank yous to our offline donors because we had quite a few offline donors this weekend. And, you know, they deserve a little bit of recognition. Come on. I can't read. I really can't read really well with those on. So I kind of gotta take those off. We have Hannah. Hey Liz, thank you for running this fundraiser. Love your content. Looking forward to see what you do in the future. Thank you so much for donating $15 to the Trevor Project. And then, of course, we have Paige Jean Mack. You've been honestly my mental health bestie, keeping me sane while I'm having a rough go. Thank you for making me giggle and being an amazing creator and human being. Thank you so much. Thank you, Paige. And I hope that things look up for you and things are going to get better because they always do. And that's just life. So thank you so much for your charitable donation. And I'm wishing you all of the best. And I'm sending you a big hug. Thank you so much for your donation, Luke. Thank you so much. Luke is always donating. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the $15 offline for the Trevor Project. Meowba, thank you so much for the 20. Anna Molly. Okay, guys, Anna Molly is a YouTuber. And on Instagram and on TikTok, and I love Anna Molly, so you guys should all go follow her. She donated $100 to our Trevor Project campaign, so thank you so much. And then we also got an anonymous donation of $1.22. Love that. Ishli, dear, thank you so much. Thank you for the $25. And Ags Lucky, thank you so much for the donation as well for $20. It feels so good to support you fundraising for such a good cause. As a queer woman, it makes me so happy to see you using your platform in such a great way. I love it. Well, I will always, and I love doing it. So thank you, everybody, for all of the donations towards the Trevor Project. If you feel like donating, if you're feeling crazy, please feel free to check that out. So what else do we got here? How's everybody doing on YouTube? I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. We are live streaming on both YouTube and Twitch for the entirety of Pride Month. How was everybody's weekend? I hope you guys had a good Father's Day. I know that a lot of people went out to protest probably in this chat, you know? And so I am so glad and so happy to see everybody show up for this goddamn country. You know, we got to stand up and go out and protest. So I love to see that. I saw so many of the people that I follow, even you guys in the chat, were out protesting. And so that's really great. I hope everybody is out staying safe and taking care of themselves. And, you know, there is a lot going on in the world. We have like the ICE raids. We've got Palestine. Now we've got Iran. We got all sorts of things happening. So I hope everybody's just like taking care of themselves, you know, and at least able to celebrate Pride in some way and to be prideful. Cass, thank you so much for the $25 donation to the Trevor Project. My go. Thank you so much. That's really, really kind of you. And Embers, thank you so much. Thank you so much for using your Prime sub on me. And Cass, no, thank you. The message says thank you. So I say no, thank you. How do you donate on mobile? You can use the links that are in the chat to the Tiltify campaign for the Trevor Project, for the List the Last campaign, and command donate. You can go to that link and you can donate through there, and it should pop up on stream. If you are interested in donating, Turbo, no pressure. Luna, doing great. Was so waiting for the stream. Sorry I couldn't start any earlier. I was like setting everything up and I'm like, oh gosh, this is actually a lot to set up. I got a lot going on that I got to set up. So yeah, no, I kind of was just like, oh shoot, okay. It's gonna take me a little bit of time. But yeah, I'm really happy to be playing some of our iconic dating sims today. Where's all my YouTube people? Ugh, drives me nuts that I can't see my YouTube people. There we go. Now I can see my YouTube people. Quick, everybody type. Quick. I can't see. Okay, now I can see. Yeah, sharing is just as important as donating. Thank you. Thank you, Ellie. That's a very good point. Very, very good point. And I totally agree. Just watching the streams and stuff and being here does help out. It doesn't just help the campaigns too. It helps me, and I'm so appreciative of everybody that does that. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming to my streams. Okay, uno momento, because Why is it doing this to me? Hello, all my YouTube people. Thank you, everybody, for saying hi. Yeah, sorry, I can't. I'm fixing something really quickly. God, that's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, no, it's fine. Okay, hair, thank you. We may need a whole Dream Daddy video. See, that's the thing, is I also felt like I would be doing the game an incredible disservice if I were to be streaming Dream Daddy for only like an hour or two. Most playthroughs take about 5 to 10 hours for Dream Daddy. So I was kind of just like, if I'm gonna do like a 5-hour on anything, I want to do the new one. If that makes sense. That's kind of like where my head is at. I'm like, oh, like I just want to like make sure I'm playing like the new game. It'll be so cool, so fun to do that. So I felt like Dream Daddy deserved a little bit better, deserved a little bit more juice, a little bit more sauce from me. And I'm really nervous, okay? I know that Date Everything has a little bit more of a mature rating, so please keep that in mind, okay? If you got kids in the house, once we get to Date Everything, it's gonna be a lot less silly, and it's gonna be a little bit more graphic. I'm really hoping nothing happens to me today, TOS-wise. I don't think it's like that. It's not showing anything, but I think the language is going to be a lot more graphic. And it's like, I mean, if you're in a Liss the Last stream, you already know, like, it's graphic all day, baby. I'm constantly making crazy ass jokes, so, you know. Yeah, would love if you did Dream Daddy. I think that'd be a really fun stream to do sometime regardless, depending on how this stream goes today. I've been watching you on YouTube for a long time. First time catching a stream. Much love and respect for what you're doing. Ah, Captain Chunk Treasure Tracker, my goat. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you coming in. We had Trans Pride here in the UK in my hometown, in my town, and it was so nice. The world is crazy at the minute, so it was refreshing to just celebrate some joy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ember! Thank you so much for the $20 Tiltify donation. Your streams have been a safe space for me during these crazy bananas times. Love you. Love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Black Geologist, thank you. My go, always donating. Thank you so much for donating to the Trevor Project as well to get us to that beautiful 6969 number. We love to see it. Yeah, we do have a new video coming out. Let me just like give like a little bit of an update. We do have a new video coming out this week, either tomorrow or the next day, depending on how tired I am after stream today. My new video on the Sims 2 base game. I was gonna make another video like similar to my Sims 1 that I did recently, where I played through all the packs and kind of like explained and talked through them all. And I realized when I was writing the Sims 2 version of that video that the base game is like big kahuna on its own. And it deserves its own moment and its own time to shine. So I kind of thought I would just play through the Sims 2 base game. So that is a video that's coming out this week. And then hopefully the video from today, because I'm going to be recording today during stream. So if you guys want to be in a YouTube video, make sure you are chit-chatting in there. This will be up next week. So yes, might as well do a 24-hour stream. Might as well. No, I think I'm okay. This weekend, I did also get to participate in the Creators for Peace Trans Rights fundraiser for Point of Pride. So thank you to everybody who came and popped into that. I got to go in and play Mario Kart with my friend Scoot, so that was really, really fun. And super stoked. I got to meet so many cool people, and everybody was so awesome and so sweet. And it was a really good time. And they raised over $20,000 for Point of Pride, which is so crazy. So yeah, that was a really fun, good time. So if you wanted to pop in and check on that VOD, you can look up on YouTube, Creators for Peace, and it should pop up. It was actually really crazy. Can we talk about this for a second? I encountered my first Mario Kart Worlds glitch. Like the very, very first bug I ever seen in Mario Kart World, and I've been playing quite a bit, but Scoot fell off the stage and just like stayed there in limbo. It was really, really weird. I've never seen anything like that, so I thought that was crazy. And then of course Scoot did do his little gag. Hold on, let me see. Where is it at? Got Illymation. Scoot did his little gag, okay, because he's funny. He's a comedian. Oh, what a comedian, this guy. He did his little, he went from Donkey Kong to Moo Moo Meadows cow. I thought that was so great and so funny. So yeah, if you wanted to check out that stream and donate to Point of Pride, you're more than welcome to. I got to participate in that this weekend, and it was really, really fun. He must have been sweating. I know, I was really worried about that. I was like, I don't really want to like sit next to you if you're gonna be sweating like that, but no, he was fine. It was fine, and it worked out all super great and super fun. So yeah, good times only, guys. Are we ready? My phone is so ready. Who's excited? Who's excited for my horse prince? I'm definitely excited for my horse prince. I am a little nervous because I do have it on my phone, and like it's not playing music right now, but I think that there will be sound. So don't worry your little heads. I think it's going to be okay. The sound will maybe eventually turn on in a second, but I am very excited to play My Horse Prince. This is a very iconic dating game, and I've heard wonderful things about it. So, are you guys ready? Who here has not heard of My Horse Prince at all? Who here has no idea what we're about to get into? Because I'm like actually so curious, because I didn't know what this game was until you guys told me about it. Turbo Muggle, thank you so much for donating to the Trevor Project. Thanks for doing this. Found you through Beat 'em Ups. Nintendo podcast. Totally vibed with you. Happy to be here. Happy to have you. Thank you, Turbo. I appreciate that. Shout out. Shout out to Beat 'em Ups over there at the Beat 'em Ups YouTube channel. My go. Should I go to too many games this weekend? Or not this weekend, next weekend? I don't know. I was thinking about doing that because he's going. Does anybody want me to go do a podcast, or are people sick of hearing me talk? Zero clue. Me? Oh my god, I'm so excited. There's so many people in here who have never heard of My Horse Prince. Okay, this is gonna be a really epic grand reveal for you. All right. Oh, okay, there we go. There's our sound. Oh, we got ads. Of course we got ads. Of course we got ads. Okay, one second. Let me just make sure that the audio's okay for you guys. It's a little loud for me, but I feel really good about where we're at right now for you, okay? All right, welcome to My Horse Prince. Thank you, Rogue. Thank you so much for the sub. A normal ranch in a normal city. I came all the way to the beautiful countryside for a single purpose. I used to work at a major company, slaving away to build a career. But one day, I lost sight of what I was doing. I wasn't dissatisfied with the job itself, but I hadn't had the chance to meet any good-looking guys. I poured so much of myself into my work that my only interaction with men was at the office. An office full of middle-aged salarymen nobody would call attractive. And so the young girl within me longed for some excitement. And then, it was then I realized my prince would never come being stuck in that stuffy old place. So I decided to take a vacation to this ranch. Why a ranch, you ask? Well, that's because I'm at the edge of my seat right now. I cannot wait to see this. Okay, see, like, we're cute. We're cute. I love that for us. They say princes ride horses, so I thought there'd be some at a ranch. See, I feel like that's like a really good conclusion to come to. Like, duh, princes ride horses. And so they would probably be at a ranch. but there's just a big blue sky and some fresh air. Hey, haven't seen you around before. Oh, the first person I've seen here. Hi, does this ranch have horses? You betcha, we train race horses here. Do any hot guys come? I really feel like her priorities are so in the right place. Like, it's so crazy. Like, of course we're wondering, like, do any hot guys come? Hot guys? We get jockeys? Oh, okay. Doesn't look like my prince is here. Darn it. Shoo. Are you here to see some horses? Oh, yes. Couldn't care less. Well, there's one over there. Go have a closer look. All right. Seeing as I'm here, you know, like, of course, like, if there's not gonna be any hot guys, like, of course it feels like we're wasting our time, but just wait. That's him there. Sparkle. Oh my god, he's really hot! No, he's a monster! Nice features, right? His name's Yuma. He has a human head? A good-looking one at that. What's that? Missy, don't tell me. You're seeing the horse as a man? Yeah, he's really subjectively hot. Let me guess, your year of the horse? Is that like the reason? Yeah, I am. I've heard that weird girls born in the year of the horse sometimes see horses as attractive men. There are several theories to explain this. That's not possible, right? Is this some kind of newfangled trick? People with that ability are really something special. Oh my god. I kind of hate it, but like, yeah, he does have a hot horse head. Like, I mean, can it be denied? I really want to go in on the theories more of like why we see the horse as a man head. But I don't know if we're gonna get that deep into the lore. What's going on? Ah, he talks. I haven't seen you. Should we give him an accent? Should we give him an accent like I haven't seen you around here before? Or is he like more like pretty boy? British? You want him to be British? I haven't seen you round here before. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I gotta feel it out first. What brings you here? Just looking for hot guys. Oops, shouldn't have said that. Yeah, girl, you can't show your cards like that. Like, just, I don't know. Like, that just looks so pathetic and sad. By the way, what exactly are you? What are, I'm, wait, why do I almost said it? I can't do a British accent. I'm going back to Southern because that's what I know best. I'm just a normal racing horse. There's nothing normal about you. Way to pick on me. Am I that strange? I can't do Australian. You're more scary than strange. This is a terrifying experience. Wow, that's harsh. But I don't hate you for it. Huh? Does this guy like me? No, I can't get the wrong idea. He's a horse. A horse! He neighs and whinnies. Missy, why don't you give him some food? Huh? Food? There's some carrots over there. Just give him those. Oh, okay. Gotta stop just doing what I'm told. Oh, are we having like internal conflict too? Carrots will appear with time. Okay, yeah, this is where like I feel like the game is like starting. Tap on the carrot to feed Yuma, but be careful. He'll use energy if you feed him too many. You get a different amount of points depending on his energy level. You can restore his energy by talking to him. Make sure to talk to Yuma by clicking on the talk button on the bottom of the... Oh! We don't actually get to know. Okay, like it's fine. I mean I see the talk button, but like that was funny. Okay, have fun. All right, yes. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Do I click on him and then he eats them? Okay, I'm clicking on him and now he's eating. Nom 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 nom. Oh, we're missing a couple carrots. He can't stop. Oh, his energy's really low. We have to stop with the carrots, I think. Yeah, okay, let's talk. What is the weather gonna be like tomorrow? I think it's gonna rain, cloudy. Let's do sunny. You're pretty positive. I like that. Oh, plus 15%. Yay! Okay, now his energy's up. That's great. So he can eat more carrot. Okay, yes, we love that. Time until next talk, 29 minutes. I kind of want some now. He probably likes them because they're real carrots to... I'm a little confused. Okay, wait, I'm not allowed to talk to him? I think I have 2 more talks. And then it's gonna lock me out. Oh no. Oh gosh. I was really hoping to romance a horse today. Yeah, small talk with a horse is crazy. Do you like ranches? I do. They're nice, right? You have good taste. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, he loved it. Okay, yes, we have to be super positive and super sweet. And then the horseman will love us. I'm kind of curious what happens if you maybe do the negative ones. Okay, that might be a bit too many. No, I don't think so, girl. He's still got energy. What do you think of carrots? What should I say? I don't like them. I kind of want to say I don't like them just so I can like know what happens. Oh, you don't like them. Bad. Oh, damn it. This game has profanity? That's crazy. It's okay. Just watch a video and the fairy will turn back time. Sure? I have to watch an ad for Animal Restaurant.
Me too. My restaurant is socially. No guests coming.
I played it for a week. I bought the latest furniture. So many guests every
I mean,
day.
I guess we'll wait. I don't know. I don't really... Are there microtransactions? Can I speed this up? Because I really want to see if we fuck the horse. That's what I mostly want to know.
My pod is also increasing. Come and try.
How deep does this go? I just need to know. Imagine watching a girl talk to a racehorse making his head slam into the ground to eat carrots, and he has an anime head. Like, oh, that's like so good. That's so good. God, I hope this happens to me sometime. What do you think of carrots? Oh. Let's not screw it up this time. They taste good. Yeah, they taste good, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. You really wanted to talk about their orange color? Another ad. Get me out. I hate this so bad. Can I please just pay whatever I need to pay to complete this game? Like, come on. Sickened but curious. Yes, I need to know. I need to know. Maybe there's an ending, perhaps, where he turns into a man, like a human man. No, I think we're good. All right. Oh, watch videos to restore talks. No. Let's just eat carrot like crazy. We're leveling up. Our bond has grown stronger. He sure did eat a whole lot today. He eats like a horse. Probably because he is a horse. I could give food to a good-looking guy. Is this guy not good-looking enough for you? But that'll be the poor thing's last meal. Wait, what? His owner just quit, you see, and I can't look after him. Oh, that's terrible. Poor thing. I feel sorry for him now. If only there was someone who could look after him. What's gonna happen if nobody comes to look after him? Are you gonna kill him? They're gonna take him out back? Do not call the farmer, excuse you, rancher, fine shit, okay? I feel like they could have tried a little harder to maybe make him also a cute guy. Isn't owning a horse expensive? You betcha. Too expensive for me. Of course you'd need the money. Did she just call him broke? Brokey. How much exactly? Thud, 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 thud. 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 Hey! Slow down there, buddy. Eek! Thud. Did he just fall on a... You could have killed us. Our heartbeat. Our heart is beating fast through our chest. Hey. Oh. Didn't see you there. Huh? What's happening? Is this that thing you see in movies? So, gulp. Will you be my owner? Okay. What? I didn't even hesitate. Great. Looking forward to working with you, owner. Yeah. First of all, can you lower that hoof and calm down a little? I would have died if he was an inch closer. Yeah, he literally could have killed us. So wait, I'm his owner now? Is this a threat? There's a cooling off period, right? But I can feel my heart racing. Could this be? Next episode. Wait, I want to keep going. Having become a horse owner in the blink of an eye, Lissy came to her senses and visited the farm again to quit. But she couldn't find the right words looking at that pretty face. And so Yuma asks Lissy to start training. But Lissy is in for a shock. Next episode, treadmill training. A girl in love with a human-faced horse. Huh? No. What? I don't want to do that. I don't want to write a 5-star review. Like, stop pressuring me. Yeah, where did the wall come from? That's such a good point. Where did the wall come from? That was so random. I love it. Oh my god, this is camp, bitch. Alright, you guys ready for episode 2? I still don't understand what happened yesterday. All I can think of is that horse's handsome face. Me too, girl. Do I really have those kind of feelings for a horse? I tried my best to suppress such dangerous thoughts. No, my heart was racing because I thought I was going to die. No matter how hot he is, he still has a horse's body. Equus not Homo sapien. 32 chromosome pairs to R23. But I'd become his owner in a strange twist of fate. And couldn't seem to do anything about it. So now I'm a horse owner? Why do I have to spend money on that weird-ass horse? Can we just say this game is rated appropriate for children and they have said damn and ass? I'm gonna have to report this app instead of giving it 5 stars. I have to take back what I said. So we meet again. You're here. Of course. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot I'm supposed to be doing a voice. Maybe I'll try a new one. Of course. I came to greet my owner. Oh yeah, I have to talk to you about that. He's looking good as always. It's day 2. So like, I guess like as always, it's like we've known each other a whole lifetime. So the thing is, I can't seem to tell him I want to quit to his face. I'm here to work. Yeah, I'm here on business. Business? Business? That's right. I'm a very busy woman, you know. So what kind of business? Oh, that would be... I'm gonna sell water infused with this fresh air. It's fresh, so it has to be good for you. I'm gonna make tons of money. So I've come to do research for that. Huh. I'm gonna call it Handsome Horse Ranch Water. I'm confused too, dude. I'm very confused. I'll just market it based off hype. No need for scientific evidence. Well, I don't know anything about business, but do your best, okay? Yeah, I will. Why can't I tell him I want to quit? Miss Horse Owner's here. Oji-san. Oh, okay, I should be able to tell this old guy. You know, you should see him train. Oh, you're doing some sort of training? Of course we are. Training for the upcoming race. That's what racehorses do. Oh, right. You said something about that yesterday. I lost my memory of what happened before that Kabadan ordeal. Is that how you say that? I don't know, guys. I'm not all weebed out like all you guys. We're doing laps today. Oh, I see. I could help out with that. I guess I could act as his owner just for today. Just one more day. Okay. Mission start. What? A gold carrot fell from the sky? He'll go into a fever if you give him that gold carrot. During a fever, you can earn lots of points without his energy dropping. Okay, yes, gold carrot. Use gold carrot? Yeah. Yes. Oh, and then he gets to go on the walking pad. Oh my god. Oh, you guys. Oh, things are happening. My phone is really hot and bugging out right now. But things are happening. We're raising our energy so much. There we go. Yes. Get to walking. Oh, people actually buy those products? I really love that the horse doesn't get to run around the entire ranch. He just gets to use walking pads. Okay, let's talk to him. Small talk with the horse sesh. How did you get to the ranch? Train, bicycle, horse. Do you think he would like it if I rode a horse? Because then it seems like I'm experienced. It's like, ooh, like, yeah, I know how to ride. You have another horse? Oh. Damn it, you guys. Now we gotta watch another video. He did not like that there was another horse. No! Oh, I fumbled so hard. Okay, this is a really long ad. How we doing? How does everybody feel? How does everybody feel about the horse game? I'm loving it. I love this game. It might be game of the year. It came out like 7 years ago. You having to watch ads, genuinely the funniest thing ever. I know. I want to buy the paid version of this game. Like, please, just let me unlock everything. I'm traumatized. Who made a Wattpad fanfic into an app? Truly, like, I think that the writing has been honestly pretty on it. I'm feeling the chemistry. I think it's the art that's really selling it for me, though. My screen needs cleansing after this stream. And your mind. Okay, reward granted. We're good. We get to try again. How did you get to the ranch? Train, bicycle. Maybe bicycle, because then it seems like I'm really fit. I can't imagine you pedaling a bike with all you've got. Excellent. Yeah, baby. Okay, get in there. Get in there and get all that exercise, buddy. What's his name again? Sorry, not to be like vain, but I just like don't remember his name, but like I'll definitely never forget how he looks. Ooh. Okay, talk again. Do you like dogs or cats? Horses seems like it could potentially be pick me. Don't think he mentions his name. Interesting. Okay. Were you listening? I asked what... I'm horrible at this. Is this game trying to tell me I have 0 riz and 0 swag? I gave up on it. I don't want to watch an ad. I like your hair like that. Really? Thanks. It looks terrible. I'll say really. It'd look good being swept back at 50 kilometers an hour. Okay, thanks so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, I think unfortunately we've hit a wall here. Talk again. I have to watch videos. Shop. Double points fever. Delete ads. Turn off all ads. I can buy that for 99 cents. I can totally buy that for 99 cents. So I think I'm going to do that. It is a steal. It's really only 99 cents. That's freaky. Okay, I'm buying it. I'm deleting all the ads. Double click to pay. Absolutely. Thank you so much for letting me buy that. My purchase was successful. Is there anything else that I need to buy? I don't think so. Well, let's see how this goes. Hello? What the hell is happening, you guys? Restore purchase. Okay, hold on. What's happening? It's not letting me click anything. It's not letting me click anything. I have to close out of the game. I'm so scared. What if it doesn't come back? My purchase better be in here. I bought that. Where's my items? Okay, hold on. Let me farm. Let me farm. I really enjoy how he jumps around. I think that's so funny. Okay. Where's my items? No. I bought things! They don't want to see me win. Restore purchase data. Restoration complete. I bought it. I bought the 99 cents to turn off ads. 1 second, guys. I'm going to buy it again. I'm getting scammed. I'm being robbed. This is so crazy. You guys, I have to close out of the game again. It bugged out. I didn't buy it. Okay, yeah, hold on. Everybody, hold on. I'm going to be buying delete ads again. And if it doesn't work... What am I to do? I have to watch another video? This is horrible. Okay, 1 second. Featured. Apps. Settings. Album. No. Sorry, I'm going through. I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't show up with any purchase data. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'll watch another ad. I guess I'll watch another ad. That's crazy. I bought a thing where it was supposed to delete all ads.
Or simply adopt one for free. No need to give birth yourself.
And it's not deleting all the ads. I don't know what to do. I just want to romance the horse. Why is this so hard? I'll watch one more video. I have to see how this chapter concludes. Like, that's crazy. I just can't even believe I got scammed. Actually, I can believe that I got scammed. Let's be honest, if anything was gonna scam me and steal my money, it was gonna be the My Horse Prince app. Getting scammed on live is wild though. A whole 99 cents. You guys, how will I ever recover from this? Okay. There we go. Let's farm. Collect all our stuff. He's getting all the treadmills, you guys. All the treadmills. Oh, he has 0 energy. Hold on, we have to talk to him. What color horse do you like? I'm gonna say light brown. Really? Well, that makes me happy. Why would he have liked white or black more? That would have been excellent. We gotta start meditating.
Royal match.
We're so close, guys. The little progress bar, we're so close. Continue. 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 No, you bitch. Come on. Come on. Okay, his energy's at 0 again. Guys, I already bought things. I'm not waiting. I'm absolutely not waiting. Let me try to buy one more thing. I'm gonna try to buy not the delete ads. I'm gonna buy golden horseshoe. Get double points forever. It's only $1.99, you guys. I don't have a problem. You're all set. Your purchase was successful. I literally can't do anything. I can't do anything. I don't want to buy Royal Match. Thank you so much for the anonymous $10 donation to the Trevor Project. My go. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Oh yeah, I will definitely be requesting a refund because that's crazy. Now we have 0 energy again. I'm depressed. I just want to know what happens in my horse prints. It's not letting me make in-app purchases. I'm trying. It's going through on my card. What is running on the treadmill supposed to do? It's supposed to make him love us more. Yeah, literally, I'm gonna send this stream to my credit card company. I'm gonna be like, I need my $3 back that I spent on this game.
You're so ugly. I can marry you, but I will never touch you.
All right, guys.
I want him to fall in love with me.
Watch a playthrough on YouTube. We'll pretend you're playing. I think I'm just gonna give up on the My Horse Prince. We do have 2 other games to get to today. But hopefully this video will be enough to get us through the chapter, question mark, question mark? It won't. This is major cope. It won't. I don't want to play Revenge of the Queen. Okay, talk. How did you get to the ranch? Ooh, last time I said horse, he didn't like it. Bicycle, was that excellent or was that good? Let's try train. I want to run alongside a train one day. We're done. I think we're done. I think we're actually so done. I can't believe it. I tried to give this game my money. I really, really tried. I just wanted to like play through the story and it's just not allowing me. It'll freeze up. It'll freeze up every time I try to make a purchase. So unfortunately, I think that my horse prince is out. I think that unfortunately we have to give up on my horse prince. Yes, indeed. I'm so sorry to do this to you guys. Game bad, 0 stars. Yeah, literally. I can't even believe it. That is so horrible. Well, shall we go on to our next game? Let me open my Steam real quick, because it's about to get steamy. Our next game that we're going to be playing for our Liss Plays Dating Sim stream is, drumroll please, I Love You, Colonel Sanders. I'm so excited to play this one. It's also not very long. I've never played this game before. I've seen a little bit of it on the YouTubes in my time. However, I have never played it myself, so I am so excited to play today. So in case you've never heard of this game, it is an official game, no? I Love You, Colonel Sanders is official. And it's a very silly, fun dating game that I'm very, very excited to show you guys in case you've never heard of it. Who here has never heard of I Love You, Colonel Sanders? I don't even really know the premise of this one. Are we able to like get with Colonel Sanders at the end? That's kind of what I'm really hoping for. It is, funny enough. Yeah, it's official, right? I know, and it's like actually really well done. I'm really excited. Okay, new game. There is no continue. I don't know why it's saying continue. I've never played this before. All right, get ready, guys. It's about to get saucy. Like gravy or ketchup, because it's KFC. I don't know. What do you guys eat at KFC? I don't really like KFC that much. I'm gonna be real. Not a KFC girl. They went super hard on the art in this game. It's supposed to be like a satirization of dating games, but it looks to be extremely well done. You know what I mean? Like it's very, very quality. And it's totally free, by the way. I didn't pay for this game. It's on Steam for free. In case you have a little crush on the Colonel. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock. Up and at 'em. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. No way. I'm so excited for my first day of culinary school. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School. Academy for Learning. Totally. That's totally a real school, an accredited university. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. No! We have to go to school! Like, come on, girl, get the fuck up. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the day. You bust through your morning checklist. Okay. Bust is doing a lot there. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Add. Standing at the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. See, doesn't the art kind of like go crazy? Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Lissy. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot of nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Miriam, no! Classic Miriam. Raised by master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Can we take Miriam instead? No, she's our best friend. I don't know. I don't know anything about this game, like who you can date. Is it like, oh, you can date a bunch of people? Or is it like you're only dating the colonel? Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. Writing is interesting. Thank you so much for the anonymous donation to the Trevor Project. Happy Pride, my loves. Happy Pride to you. Mwah. And Peach Blossom, thank you so much as well, donating back what Liss was scammed out of by My Horse Prince. Thank you for doing that. You are amazing. That really means a lot. Glad that you guys are looking out for me like that. Ever since we were little babies. Okay, yeah, we read that. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Let's pep talk her. She deserves to be gassed up a little bit. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower, and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I can call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. Yay! I love Miriam. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. She's the best. I actually love her. Oh my god. Can you believe I cut them myself? I mean, if we're being honest, Miriam, if we're being so honest, I don't think you really want me to answer that question. Girl, I've been there. You can definitely believe it. Yeah. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, excuse me. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley. Ashley. Ashley? Ashley. Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Ashley. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. She's hot, 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 hot. You leave Lissy's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. I really hope that we can date Ashley, but I have a feeling I know where this is going. Enemies to lovers with me and Ashley. If anyone here knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you can see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight. You could see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Ahem. Van. You rang. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I like Van Van the Man too. Those thighs are crazy. KFC could never. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Guys, I have to be so honest. Reading is not my strong suit. So we're really trying our best, okay? The dyslexia is real, but we're really, really trying our best today. So please bear with me. Every time I stutter, what should I do every time I stutter? I get to take a little sippy sip of my Red Bull. Doing great, sweetie. Thank you, Peach. Thank you. I really enjoy all of the encouragement. I'm gonna need it. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. What if we're the bullies all along? What if we have like a Liz Lemon moment and it's like we discover that we're actually the bullies and they're like so nice? As you approach the door, you see a goofy looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Is his name Pop? Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Lissy. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Come on. Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Miriam, is it just me or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you, girl. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. You know, first day jitters. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of class. Adorable. Is this our professor? Is he going to be teaching us at the culinary school today? And who is this man? Does anybody see this? Who is that? Am I supposed to like know who that is? Is this like KFC lore that I'm like not sure on? Or who the hell is that? Watch that be somebody like wildly important and I'm just like an incredible dumbass. That's me, sorry. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCS AL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. See, that is a really great point. Is it about to happen? Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fills the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. Yeah, am I not allowed to, be totally enamored by hot, sexy, old man student Colonel Sanders? You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Lissy sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There will even be really adorable tiny food. And when all that is said and done, there will be a battle. Yes, there is a battle. I'm really excited for that. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. I cannot handle any more hotties. I cannot handle any more hotties. It's okay, we're fine. Whew. We're in the clear, guys.
Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everybody had a good summer.
That's totally gonna be his voice. Ronald McDonald's. That would honestly be so great.
I really miss.
Quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place?
Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher.
Poor kid. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you. Students, that tardiness is unacceptable. Thank you, J. Floydian. Oh my gosh. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Bzz, whir. Little Bug Gal, thank you so much.
That's a whole baby.
That's a whole sub, baby. Thank you for the 9 months on that sub. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. And mwah, I hope you're having a beautiful, amazing day now that you've finally given birth. Why is the dog crying? Because we can't just continue on with class. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Okay, I kind of love Clank. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? It is the Colonel Sanders KFC game. So I think that a really fair guess for what the best treat is going to be is the chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks into it. His favorite. Yeah, my intuition goes crazy. Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving his hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. I really love that we just have chicken in our pocket. That's so funny. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. Yeah, when are we gonna start class? As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Lissy, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. Oh no. Am I gonna sit by the Colonel or am I gonna sit by Miriam, our best friend? I mean, not to be a pick-me, but I'm totally gonna sit next to Colonel Sanders. Yeah. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Yeah, it's not even a question. Like, of course I'm gonna sit next to the hot guy. It's not even a question. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you'll ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. I have no idea what that had to do with anything that I said. God, men don't listen. Colonel Sanders, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, my king. Oh my God, I love you, Colonel Sanders. Thank you for donating to the Trevor Project to benefit LGBTQ plus youth. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz. On day 1, this incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for your life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. What? If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather. Uh-huh. Oh, we're acing it. What is the most difficult eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, a spork. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I read the question wrong. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Is spork a KFC thing? Do they give you sporks at KFC? That seems like a silly answer, and they have brought up spork before, so I feel like context clues are leading me to say spork. And of course, that's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything, as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat? A pancake that looks like a silly face? Wait. None of these answers have anything to do with chicken, so I don't know. Camel meat is crazy. Like, what are we even talking about? I'm gonna do the love. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at a culinary school. He is the best boy. Your total score is 5 out of 5. Yeah, we aced it, you guys. We fucking killed it. We're such good students. Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? No. Why would I cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he likes a studious baddie, I think. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh my God, it's getting hot in here, you guys. It's getting hotter than a KFC kitchen.
Huh?
I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Hot diggity, Liss. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? It must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your... Oh, wait. That's this guy.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was...
Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Ooh, should I give Colonel Sanders an accent? Sorry, I kind of forgot I've been doing accents and stuff. Should Colonel Sanders have a little southern accent, a little bit of a twang? I mean, I don't know anything about Kentucky, but maybe they sound like this down there. I don't know. Anybody an expert on Kentucky here? Because that's honestly just how I'm feeling.
Hey,
It's about lunch. Everyone cheers.
but
Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Now I kind of really want KFC. Ad. This is not sponsored, but I kind of really want fried chicken. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you. And you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating, girl. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Wait, is Ashley coming for my man? You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the man. If you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one piece of this pieces of fried chicken. You take one piece of the pieces of fried chicken out of the bucket and you sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. This is so dramatic. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Now I'm actually so hungry. I'm actually so hungry. Along with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try to identify every flavor, savor the moment, and everything it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary art. Swim towards the light. I think I'll be savoring the moment. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Let's do it. Let's go make our move. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? If he says 11 herbs and spices, I'm gonna fucking scream. Ha ha ha! How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. Ooh, look at the secrets, girl. You're being crazy. What? Thank you so much, Sky Boys. Thank you so much for the 3 months on that sub. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoy your ad-free viewing. What's the rush? The semester is Sorry, this is Colonel. Oops. What's the rush? The semester's only just started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? What the hell? 0 Riz, L, negative Riz. You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. They really blocked it out. I use blank. It's something my great-great-grandmother taught me. Oh, I was playing this game just so I could know what the secret herbs and spices are at KFC. And now I guess I'll never know. Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Ooh, I hate that. Bad vibes, bad vibes. Negging is like really, really bad vibes. I hate that. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. I feel like he would like a modest but thoughtful baddie. Well, I just wanted to tell you I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Lissy. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. All right. Oh, okay. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lessons will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no. We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Oh, okay. I think we're going to have to pick Colonel Sanders, right? I think that's what we're automatically doing. I'm so sorry, Miriam, to leave you in the dust, but like my mans and I, we really need to like, you know, keep developing this relationship. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. would you be my partner? Sure, Lissy. I'll prepare our station. Wow. We're being really, really bad friends. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Oh, okay, Pop is stepping in. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Bzz. Oh my, two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Ooh, okay, who am I gonna pick? Miriam thought that Pop was a baddie, but like, doesn't Pop kind of look like a child? I don't know. Like, I mean, it's not like entirely super clear to me, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick the robot because I feel like Miriam and the robot, you know, they would have like a really, really good special time. It doesn't have to be romantic. But I mean, they did say in that one article that women would be having more sex with robots than men in 2025. So like, maybe it's meant to be. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay. I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school is, even at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even have the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. He does have a little face, and it's cute. Tissue, I hardly know you. Ha 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 ha. Clank judders, and panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Aw, they're getting along great. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Okay. All right, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get an idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Okay, steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I can't tell if he would like that because, like, I'm sure he would want to do his own mashed potatoes and gravy. But also, what if the story goes in the direction of, like, he doesn't have a mashed potatoes and gravy recipe yet? Like, what if that's where the story's going, where he's like, oh my gosh, I never even thought to pair fried chicken with mashed potatoes and gravy, and then we're super geniuses, and then he's really in love with us. I think that mashed potatoes and gravy is the way to go. Oh, he loved it. Oh, he loved it. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. We're finishing each other's sandwiches right now. I can't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Yes, I do, Ashley. But we're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Thank you, Apollo.com. I appreciate the tier 2 sub. Huh? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for your generosity. Sanders' heart. Ashley is not even a worthy opponent. Let's be honest. Colonel Sanders is like super interested in us. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Ugh, no. Geez, Van, while I'm over here crushing Lissy's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. I really like the music. Are you guys hearing the soundtrack right now? Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Lissy was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to After all, that fried chicken. Okay, she's gassing him up a little bit too much. I personally think she's laying it on just a little bit too thick. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick? That was pretty good. Damn, that was pretty good, actually. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. She is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. Oh, I feel like that's gonna backfire though, because like we haven't really been very good besties to Miriam. Oh no, I don't really know what to pick. Don't trust Miriam? Really? I don't know. What game is this? I love you, Colonel Sanders. It's a dating sim where you date Colonel Sanders of KFC. You can trust your girl. Okay, Turbo Muggle. I think I'm gonna go trust Miriam. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them! I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust, vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps, but stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Lissy is my partner for today's activity. Ooh, getting a little possessive, are we, Colonel Sanders? A little controlling, dare I say. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh my gosh. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would have been very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let it go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right at Ashley's stupid, beautiful face? Van Van, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van decides... Wait a minute. Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van decides... Oh my god, what the fuck? Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. as he should. Horrified by his revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Lissy. We do not waste food in the broom kitchen arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I has potato face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty braised tentacle of octopus and my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestor.
You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy.
The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. I feel like this guy is like not reading the room correctly ever. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. Is this guy gonna die? I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! No! Oh my god, that freaking dork died! Everyone step back, don't take another bite! When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth? Pop winces in pain for just a moment, and then is Pop winces in pain for just a moment and then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self? Whoopsie. Tastes like poison. That is so interesting. The Pop lore goes crazy. I guess he's fine? The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. He's immune. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Ghost of student.
Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here.
Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. Finally, I've been waiting for the Colonel to come back up to us. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. All right, guys. I feel like that's the end of our first day. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today, before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Lissy? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. Why does everybody keep wanting to interrupt me? There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream day and night, never stopping, never resting, and also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. Oh, brother. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you, shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking skills literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. This is getting so crazy. Okay. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me? How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connected with another chef on an emotional level? Should the spork monster also have a voice?
Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see?
Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence, baby. What will you do? I'm going to attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you choose? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. It just got real. That really upset the spork monster. And the spork monster grows, it's throwing hot gravy at me. I take 1 damage. I'm gonna defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay. Spork monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I'm gonna attack. I only know 1 attack. It does 1 damage. Spork monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on attack once again. No! I took 2 damage. If you take much more damage, you're not gonna survive the battle. I'm gonna defend. Oh, I'm gonna buff up. Oh my god, I'm gonna buff. I'm gonna buff so hard. And now I'm gonna chow down. It does 2 damage. Ooh, yeah, baby. Spork monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's gonna have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, spork monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Colonel Sanders. He's come to save me, you guys! Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Hot pie power pinch. It does 10 damage. Spork monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured spork monster spews steam into the night. Finish him. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. You'll never survive my student debt loan destruction. You'll never survive my student loan debt destruction. Jesus. It does 10 damage. Spork monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Lissy. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to at first be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's much more. It's a book of magical spells, with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko? That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. Is he in my room? He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my colonel.
He's in my bedroom!
In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. I love the art. That's so cute. All right, guys, are we ready for day 2? Yeah, how did he know where we lived? See, that is a really, really good question. Maybe he's low-key in love with us too. Maybe he's stalking us. Yeah, he's been waiting for school to start for weeks. He's like, that girl looks like she knows how to cook a good gravy. All right, day 2. I really do think there's only 2 days in this game. So I hope you guys are buckled in and ready to go. We still have 1 more day of Colonel Sanders, and then we are going to play Date Everything. Get ready. It's going to be so fun. Just a quick reminder, we are still raising money for the Trevor Project. I want to say thank you. Thank you, everybody who has helped us raise over $11,000 already. You guys. Huh? That is wild to me. Thank you so much. Over $11,000. We are still fundraising. If you guys would like to donate and benefit LGBTQ plus youth, you can donate to the Trevor Project through my campaign through the Tiltify link in either the YouTube description, or you can use command donate on either YouTube or Twitch. So feel free to donate if you are interested. Tell your friends, okay? My goal is $15,000, and then I'm going to cosplay an Animal Crossing character, full body paint. Let's go. It'll be so fun. So make sure that you are donating to the Trevor Project if you are interested at all. Thank you very much. Okay, now let's get back into... I love you, Colonel Sanders. All that on day 1. Yeah, that was like kind of a crazy first day. I will not lie, but much to anticipate on day 2. I want to know how saucy this game gets. And I'm not talking gravy. God, how do I get KFC? I'm hungry. I want KFC, to be quite honest. Like, that actually sounds so good. Oh my God. Yesterday for dinner, I had chicken tenders and tater tots. That's what I made for dinner last night. Not from scratch, girl. It was frozen, but I have leftovers of that. So maybe I'll actually heat that up after this game. That'll be my nice little lunch. Okay. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your best friend in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving so fast, but there's something about him. I like him, like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Wait, what? You have to tell me the tea. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? Oh, I bet. He has crazy aura. No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he... Wait. The convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. I don't understand. You know what? I'm really not following, but it sounds like Colonel Sanders was a really popular guy. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy of Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Ah, sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. Yeah, Miriam, what the hell? I thought you were supposed to be my bestie. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? I love how canon, like everybody in the school is like really like obsessed with Colonel Sanders' 11 herbs and spices recipe. Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. ... So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. This man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home? He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me. And the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. Miriam, are you on drugs? Like, what are we talking about? I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've been staying in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. That's what she's getting at. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Cough, fibber, cough. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. She is really out here trying to get me to reveal Colonel Sanders' ingredient. Like, that's crazy. I'm making up a fake ingredient. It was Eye of New. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of New. Wow. Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't see. That's probably not good. Well, I'm glad that we lied to her because, like, of course she's gonna, like, go and tell everybody all of Colonel Sanders' business. I can't trust her like that. I feel like we can't be doing all that. You know what I mean? A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Oh, guys, get ready. Get ready. Our man's here. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school on a horse. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Run to him. Ooh, is run to him laying it on too thick? Like, should we act cool and coy? I know, literally, another horse is so funny. I thought he had a convertible. See, I was confused too. I thought you were a car. But no, it seems like we have another horse on our hands. I'm gonna go ahead and say run to him. You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up on the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her for good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel! I should have known, you guys. Fuck. However, your sudden movements surprise the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. Did we just die? The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. Guys, I think we're dead. I think we just died. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh. Oh, this is that kid.
Lissy, I'm here to deliver you a message.
Not this guy.
It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end. I know, it's so serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond. But a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. Oh, that's so awkward when nobody knows his name. And the name is... We missed it. Oh, we missed it. But before you can continue, you suddenly awake. Aw, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Oh, yeah. You saw that coming? I didn't see that coming. I should have known. Ugh. Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes. Lean in for a kiss? Lean in for a kiss is crazy. I'm gonna do the horseshoe thing. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. Of course he liked that. That's nice to hear. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. I feel like that interaction did not go 100% the greatest it could ever go. Also, I want to see... Okay, I was like, what is that? What is that menu? But it's fine. I just was curious. You know, it was my own curiosity. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad? You try and get a peek over Van Van's hunking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Tell them to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. I'm gonna do that. You sit near your rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van muttering something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ain't you. I don't like them. Why are they doing magic? Why are they acting weird and suspicious? I don't like that. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they were hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book? They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's time for class. Okay, we got Clank here. He's running late. He runs over Van Van's foot. Oh my gosh, everyone's being so mean to the robot. Everyone stop being mean to the robot. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van. Ah, I'm getting confused at the names. Setting a flag across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over for me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. That's right. That's right, babe. You focus on you. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem to be that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired.
But I'm here now, and I hope you are ready to learn. Rub his furry belly. He loves it. We did that? I feel like that's an inappropriate teacher-student relationship. You think Ashley's the one conjuring up the spork monster? We'll see. Oh, we'll see. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Oh, he came and licked me in the face. Oh. Colonel Sanders coming to my defense because the teacher is acting inappropriate. Down, boy, down. Off toppin'. What the fuck? What does that mean? That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. That was interesting. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. You truly do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. Who cares about school when there's Colonel Sanders in the classroom? But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Lissy? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do I want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, a dog biscuit? Oh, I truly have no idea. I feel like the pepper is bad news. Dog biscuit? Oh, I don't know. Not now, Dino. I am dating Colonel Sanders. You think it's German? I guess I'm just gonna drink the glass of water. Hey, that was mine. It was from my favorite toilet. You owe me $6. Ew, I drink toilet water? That's like really embarrassing to do in front of my mans. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Did I miss out? I missed out on a Colonel Sanders thing. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed cooking competition cook-off. Step up and tell them you're on. You know what? I'm up for a challenge. I don't know what the hell is going on. All I want to do is make out with Colonel Sanders, and I think I keep biffing it today. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Lissy. I'll be watching your performance. Ooh! Okay. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Great. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer, ready. That's what I'm talking about. Wait, so we're doing another competition? The hard way builds a solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case you were wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Okay. Great. Now I have to actually battle my rivals. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. No, I only have 10 seconds. What temperature does the water boil to? It always boils 100 seconds after you turn the heat on. 100 degrees. I can't read all the options, you guys. Oh my god. Okay, you're gonna need to season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. It's 11 herbs and spices. Okay. Okay, now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude. Gratitude, that's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, Your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on this advice and you draw energy from that place. Okay, where does the energy come from? A small town where dreams are born. That's right. Yeah, girl. You try to shut off the noise in the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Success. Sizzling, bubbling, bubbling? No! Don't make me get the spray bottle. Colonel Sanders, oh, I don't want him to be watching me. I believe in you, Lissy. Thank you, King. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. Spoonfuls of gravy. I don't know. It's all going so fast. You are stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. What do you take? What a hunk. We can't focus. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Oh my god, we're exchanging wedding vows. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough in the sand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Eee, yikes! Zzz. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You must not have any hands, but Lissy does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't go far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Lissy, no! But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand the rest of the match. Shouldn't I go to the hospital? What you often find is that the easy way can turn out to be much more difficult. I think I'm dying, you guys. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No. It wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Lissy's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared? Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Lissy to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind letting your strong, steady hand... I can't believe he's actually doing it. He's pouring the sauce on the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredient hidden within. Inside you find a delicate cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, a tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly? I'm not a professional, so I don't know. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but... Okay, this is good, guys. Perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. Hee hee. As he places a sauce-covered finger on his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. Guys, I have to be so real. It is not looking good. It is looking really, really bad. I feel like this is my last-ditch effort I have to be intense. I have to go in there. I have to do what I can to stop this from happening. I have to step in. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. This goatee isn't just a fashion statement. It's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. Game over. I can't believe it. I didn't get to romance Colonel Sanders. Does it start us from the beginning? Here we go. All right. Let's see if I can do things differently. Let's see if I could do things differently this time. Oh, I'm doing things totally different. Timer ready? Ready? Okay. I'm boiling water for the potatoes again. Here we go. Always boils 100 seconds. That's wrong. 11 herbs and spices. That's right. How do I restart it? How do I restart? Okay, I just want to restart with the cafeteria again. Here we go. Here we go. You're on. And the Colonel likes it when we do that. He thinks it's sexy that we take initiative. Okay, 100 degrees Celsius is how much? Is that a lot? I don't know what Celsius is. Here we go. I'm going to get everything right. That's right. 11 herbs and spices. State of mind offers the most flavor is gratitude. A small town where big dreams are born. Sound of success is sizzling. Oh, it's wrong? He believes in me. He's cheering me on. Give your head back in the competition. He's a hunk. Walking along the beach. That has nothing to do with biscuits, you guys. I don't know. The battle is over. I was so close to completing my dish. Okay. Let's see if it works out this time. I'm gonna internalize my rage instead of trying to step in and wipe the chocolate sauce. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash and they fall off of your face? Which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever? Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance? You run for the quad. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. But he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Oh, I forgot he has an accent. Hold on, I forgot the accent! Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and I've arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. Yay. I lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. He survived, for a while anyhow. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume I've got it all together, which is true now, but It hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money could deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he killed someone? Like, are we just gonna brush over that? I don't know how to respond to that. Does that make him hot? I don't know. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Colonel Sanders, love you to death, buddy. I don't care that you're going to make a very successful chain of chicken restaurants. Do you want to fuck? Pop is here. Yay. Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening shadow presence. Oh my goodness. It's the spork monster. Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night.
That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them.
Are you stronger than Borko?
Well, we're twins, so not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask?
Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Lissy is saying is, can't we just be friends? Oh, I think what Lissy is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies.
I suppose. We really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws.
All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all?
Of course I do.
Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this. You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. This game is ridiculous. Oh my god. You were human once? Okay, wait. Hold on. Okay, the Sporko was a chihuahua. The magic spell book. Borko used to have a copy of the spell book and then we lost it. Okay, yeah, we know where the spell book is. Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Lissy, together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Is he inviting us to his house? We're in Colonel Sanders' house, you guys. It's about to get really, really intimate and weird. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? Well, there is something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dishes you're describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? I'm gonna tell him. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in headfirst. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you have been keeping on ice all day. We're gonna show him the dish? Yeah, keep in mind we also have no eyebrows while all this is happening is hilarious. Yeah. We have like first-degree burns on our face. But we're just chilling at Colonel Sanders' house. You know what? No place I'd rather be. I present to you my original coleslaw. Oh, he's gonna fucking nut, dude. He's gonna be like, what? Coleslaw, that's perfect. And a broken hand, Colby, you're right. The shredded cabbage dish. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent. Together, you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I take the last bite? I'd like to have it around. Oh, okay, wait, never mind. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental type of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items you can look closer at. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's click on his cock. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must be important to Colonel Sanders when he was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." All right. We have an urn. You take a closer look at the urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. It says, "Here lies the ashes of my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. All right. Oh, that's the safe where he keeps his secret recipes, guys. It's behind my little camera. We're opening the safe? Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Oh my god, a door opened. Wait, I have to look at these pictures. There's an old man that looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. There's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is? I don't know. Colonel Sanders in Egypt? That's where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. The baby Colonel Sanders? Okay, our last area. It's his closet. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. We are doing far too much snooping. He's gonna be so pissed. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this where they met? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. He's gonna be like, "What the hell? Like, why are you wearing my jacket, you freak? Why are you looking at my stuff? I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off!" What are we gonna do, guys? You decide now is your moment and make a big move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. Is now my moment to make a big move? I don't know. I don't know what the best one is, and now I'm scared. I'm cold. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I just got cold and thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Yes! We did it! Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. Overwhelmed, you take the jacket off and run for the door. No! It was just heating up. I honestly think this might be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off in a slumber. Wait a minute. Did we spend the night at Colonel Sanders' house? I didn't realize there was another day, but I think there's another day. I slept at Colonel Sanders' house. That is so scandalous. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He holds a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I whipped up. Of course. Great. You taste Colonel Sanders' food. It takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're a perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? I'm gonna flatter him. Yeah! You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eyes as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. I don't want to be your business partner. I want to be your partner. A business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Okay. Stop with the dramatics. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school. Oh my goodness. I really hope that we selected the right things. And we're gonna go ahead and like be with Colonel Sanders. Thank you, Donnie. Thank you. I feel very cute today. You guys are giving me so many compliments on the hair. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you, guys. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. Miriam is a good friend and she's very cute, but she seems to be like not really, she's a little in her own world. It's Miriam's world and we're just living in it, you know? I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried something happened to you. It's okay, But now that you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Okay, Miriam went on a date. She went on a date with Clank. That's good. Of course I told him you'd better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that type of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. That is so interesting. And now, I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. Great. Thank you for the support, Miriam. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do everything. And then we show up to school and they're here. Our rivals are picking on Pop because you know he's Pop. That's so sad. What's a swirly? That sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I don't like all this. Why don't you pick on something your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders tries to ride, or rides to school, but who would dare pick on such gentle and beautiful creatures? You've got some nerve, Lissy, suggesting I'm making up words now, you guys. I am now at the point of reading where I'm making up words. Oh my god. Okay. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever! Colonel Sanders, my man. Of course he comes in to save the day. He arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Oh, this is Colonel. Excuse me. Lissy, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. She's crying. Good, bitch. Oh my god, wait, that was so mean. But keep crying. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? I honestly have nothing to worry about because I spent the night at Colonel Sanders' house and she didn't. So, like, who's the real winner here, if we're being honest? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? Girl, nobody cares! Nobody cares! That's a lot of words for it was bland. Yeah. All right, you guys. See you inside, Lissy. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday. Okay, now we're doing magic. That's the book? That looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. Okay, now we're doing magic. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. Yeah. All right. The grimoire can erase memories? You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Who am I casting the memory spell on? Oh no, I skipped a little bit too much. Can I erase my own memory? Oh no. I don't want to do it. Because A, whose memory am I erasing? And B, do I need to do all that? I'm gonna not do it. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I got scared. Okay. Reach for homework and give it to the dog. Sprinkles immediately goes for my homework. Oh, okay. That's so funny. I apologize for the outburst. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies like undergrad work. My, Lissy. Were you studying something with cinnamon? I've been sitting in on a lecture series about the art of cake baking. How insightful. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Lissy, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see... But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. Why is she making the robot cry? You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Oh, they're talking about the skydiving that they did yesterday, apparently. Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you had to show off to your cool friends Jeff and Joan, J and J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz, bzz. Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Beep, whir. And then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Miriam, you are being very toxic. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beep. Bzz. Is Clank dead? Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see the entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pal over a vital day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted what lies ahead. The final competition showdown. Okay, I'm so ready. Miriam, are you okay? Because I'm so ready to get into this final competition showdown thing. I can only speak so much. I can only read so much before my brain starts to explode. Her tiny Coco is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. I am so good at pep talking. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Well, of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Girl power! I love this! I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup, and I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up. While you were pep talking, Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. All right, this is it. We're gonna have to beat our rivals here, guys. Okay. Our final dish is gonna be our famous chicken pot pie. Oh my God, Colonel Sanders is gonna love us. Are you kidding me? Hannah!
Huh?
Yay! Thank you so much for donating $20 to the Trevor Project. Thank you for being such a cool human and sharing so much positivity and joy, especially during these strange, strange times. Happy Pride. Happy Pride to you, Hannah. Thank you so much. I appreciate the donation to the Trevor Project. Yes, we are still raising money for the Trevor Project for LGBTQ+ youth all month long, so make sure you are donating if you are interested. Okay, here we go. We're gonna be practicing our final dish, our pot pie. Our cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Lissy, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? Oh, I forgot. That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you the cook-off. That's right. Focus on you, mamas. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires. But that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it like there was no sound at all. Fess up about your practice dish. I'm gonna fess up about it. Yes, I love seeing those hearts. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew... Oh, this is me. Whoops. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Haha, no. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Moment of truth. I'm so hungry. Wow. It's the best pot pie I ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I can eat this all day. All right. Glad that we could have that moment with Colonel Sanders, but it is time to lock in. There are no rules to the final competition. That is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. We're stepping up. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll pull you over the edge to victory. We didn't prepare mac and cheese. We didn't practice. Van and Ashley are preparing wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Their fancy pantses. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several set of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small, because she makes miniature food, which is really, really cute. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out cool, special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Baster Blaster. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. He can speak now? Yeah, wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen or the appliance uprising will take us all. Side plot, okay. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even though it's almost certainly evil magic? No, I will not be doing that. I will be doing it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? Yeah, exactly. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. That's right, baby. Of course my man enjoys and appreciates hard work. Of course he does. Miriam notices you too. And I've always believed in you, Lissy, since we were little kids because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you were here cheering, who is cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient? She doesn't know that I lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get an eye of newt from? Oh no. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. Great. We have another spork monster. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Steve, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off. But you have conjured Steve and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty all right. Okay, good. Okay, I can't do the voice anymore. I'm gonna lose my voice. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition! I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids in your culinary schools really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve. I'm kind of in the middle of something. Steve, the spork monster, notices that you've got a grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. Great. I love that. We're working together. It's not all totally falling apart. Okay, that's like so great. Okay, let's keep it cooking. Let's keep it pushing. All right. Having suffered this huge setback. No way! TT Inventory, thank you so much for the raid, my darling. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, everybody. Hi. Right now we're playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders. We're doing a dating sims day. We played My Horse Prince. We're finishing up the final battle of I Love You, Colonel Sanders. And then after that, we're going to play the brand new dating sim called Date Everything. So welcome in, you guys. Thank you so much for the raid over on Twitch. Thank you, TT Inventory. Everybody go and follow TT Inventory. She makes really, really cool stuff. It has a really cool merch store and things, like very like gamer, like cozy gamer coded. You know what I mean? Like, how freaking cool. Thank you so much. What were you streaming today? What were you up to? Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much for coming in. Your store is closing? I didn't know that. OMG. Well, I'm happy to see that you're streaming and stuff. Oh my goodness, you know? Thank you so much for choosing to raid me. What happened with your store? Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. But you know what? Sometimes we have to move on to greener pastures. Yes, we do. That's exactly what we have to do sometimes. That's just how the cookie crumbles, baby. Tariffs. Those goddamn tariffs in my goddamn country. Those goddamn tariffs. All right. Let's get back into it. Let's get back into the drama real quick. We're so close, okay? I'm so sorry to hear that, but thank you so much for rating me. I hope you have a beautiful, gorgeous, amazing rest of your day. Feel free to rate and run if you need to do that. But if anybody wants to hang out and see the end of the dating game where you date Colonel Sanders of KFC fame, stay tuned. And then we're going to move on to Date Everything after I take a little break. I'm going to have a snack and stuff before we do that, okay? Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself. Give up and drop out of culinary school? Hell no! I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Are you kidding me?
Yes, Lizzie, you're the chosen one. You will avenge me.
The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue, you freaking dork. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Lissy. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. You guys, that is so incredibly fucked up. Colonel Sanders is never gonna love us. He's never gonna marry us. I hate this. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support? I've been watching you today and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right behind you. I'm here to help. All I've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so I'm gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What happened to you? What happened to the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time is up. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pa? Clay? From off your screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one stupid. Stupid? That was a little bit of a slip up. I didn't mean that. Hee, I'm flying. Okay, well, you know what? It's fine. Some students are dropped out. They're the sidest of side characters, so I think it's okay. Pops, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing as he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCS AL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks, click! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear the signature word, beep, or any other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow, he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That only leaves 4 remaining students. Collect your final projects. It has been a long semester. It's been 3 days! But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto maki I spy afloat in its itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my mother's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and made some green tea from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. All right, that's cute. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all for myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. It was very tiny, so that makes a lot of sense. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Okay, great. Miriam got an A+. Lissy, thank you for helping me believe in myself. You are so fucking welcome. Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard and an axe-hewn urchin shell, topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different color type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? Yeah, see, everybody doesn't like their pompous bullshit. These guys, they have like very, you know, I don't know, a fancy pants way of doing things. Youch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. I keep poking my tongue. Disqualified! A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tug for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Next student, Ashley. It's time to step up. Describe your dish. And of course, more fancy shit. Anna, what games are we playing today? We are playing the Colonel Sanders dating game right now. Earlier, we played My Horse Prince. And then right after we're done with this one, this is the final little chapter. We're going to be playing Date Everything, the brand new dating game that just came out today. And I'm very excited. That's the one where you date all the household objects. Oh my God, it's going to be so great. Orange Blossom Turkish Delight in a light rosewater syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask you to please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food? At a cooking school? Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, you should give her an F. You should fail her. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Yup. Bye. Bye, girl. We're done with our rival. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing? And completely blow me away! In my 49 years of dog life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It is so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Yay, we saved the day. Now are we gonna fuck Colonel Sanders or what? Come on. Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking area, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog in the house. Okay, that's so great. Oh, everybody looks cute. They have little, like, new outfits. Okay, love that. Okay, we have a ghost at the graduation. I'm mostly, you guys, everybody's... Oh, he was saved. Oh, the ghost was saved. And now we have the spork monster. That's really great. Everybody's here. I really don't think I can read anymore, so I am gonna be skipping all this dialogue. You can yell at me if you're mad. But I just want to know, are we going to date Colonel Sanders or not? Okay, great. That's awesome. Clank is a human. Clank and Miriam are not getting back together? Okay, and then Clank disappears. Okay, wow, here we go. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. In a t-shirt and khakis? Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. Great, I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. Not the end! I don't want the end! As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Lissy, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? I know, I'm hungry too. Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. Thank you so much! Thank you for the anonymous $10 donation to the Trevor Project. Thank you. I much appreciate you. Thank you so much, everybody. We are still raising money for the Trevor Project all month long for Pride Month, so appreciate you so much. It's truly my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to! As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Lissy. How sweet we'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is your best path forward? Could it be? You found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. I didn't get the best ending! No! Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with all his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Lissy, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. I didn't get the best ending. And I'm really sad about that, but I am definitely not going back and getting the best ending. Good thing this game is free. Hell yeah, good thing this game is free. Wow, I can't even believe that's so disappointing. It's fine, because at least we won Colonel Sanders' love and affection. I can live with that. I thought this was like the best free game I've ever played in my entire life. I would say that, am I gonna go back and get the best ending? I do want to know what happens, but it doesn't seem like this game gets very saucy at all, you know? I don't think there's anything else that we can expect out of it. I'm not sure if we're, I'm not gonna make a joke, I'm sorry. But I'll hold back, I'll refrain. Yeah, that was good. I would say, what did you guys think? What did you guys think of the Colonel Sanders game? I actually really liked it. I think that, truthfully, I enjoy games like that, but it's always so hard for me to play those types of games on stream just because it's like so hard for me to read that much. And that's my one flaw. But I am so excited to move on to the next dating sim. And it's because we're going to be playing Date Everything. However, before we start Date Everything, I do want to say I am a little hungry, so I'm just gonna like really quick run in the kitchen. I'm just gonna eat like a really quick snack, okay? Are you guys gonna be okay with that? Here, what can I do for you while I'm gone? What can I do for you while I'm gone? You guys can sit through ads of my horse prints. Do you guys want to sit through the My Horse Prince ad so I can continue to progress in the game? Oh, I was gonna do a Mimi cam, but I don't know where she is. Hold on, let me go find the Mo. Let me go find the Mo real quick. Oh. And I was gonna do a Mimi cam while I BRB, so just give me a second, all right? Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back because I'm just gonna heat up my leftover dinner from yesterday, and so enjoy the Mimi. I'm gonna be super quick. I'm gonna like scarf this down so quickly.